Are you kind of waiting around, in a sense, waiting to see, will you attend your own funeral, your own memorial service? I would love to. Hey everybody, it's me, Josh, with Hope, and tonight I am asking for Richard Simmons. I briefly asked for him yesterday in a session, a very brief session, and I got a few responses that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to show you. Richard was someone that I always felt was a positive, beautiful human being. Maybe misunderstood at times, high on emotion, but ultimately the big thing that with him was that he always wanted to help people, and I really admired that about him. He cared about the underdog, he cared about helping people with their body image, their self-image, and he spent his life doing that. In the last few years of his life, he really kind of withdrew from the public and stayed within his home. There were reports about whether he was okay, was he being held hostage, all kinds of rumors swirling around, but he had made many announcements that he was fine, he was okay, just kind of, pulled back. I do mention that, Pauly Shore was very active in trying to make a biopic about him, about his story, and Richard wasn't too keen to that. But whether that goes forward or not, I don't know. He died at 76, I believe of natural causes, and I got him very briefly to come through, I feel, but not a whole lot. Let me show you what I captured yesterday. I'm envisioning Richard setting foot into the room, into the astral room, not this room, but the astral room. I feel like he's wearing a robe, and I feel like he has a few... Richard, please use this with me. I just want to give you a few minutes to work with me. You died at 76. You just had a birthday. Happy birthday, even though I know you're not here on earth anymore, but your soul lives on. You know that, I know that. That sounds like his voice. Yeah, that's right, or something. It sounds like his voice. Richard, that sounds like you. Let me ask you this. What would you like to say to those people that care about you, that are going to see this? I know a lot of people don't think that this work is real or don't understand it, but that's okay. There's a lot of people that do know that what I do is very real. It's very amazing. Blessed to be able to do it. What's a message to the fans, to the people that care about you? Something safe, that the word safe in there. But I know you're safe now. I know you're okay. You lived to be 76, which is just a few years younger than my father. Are you going to rest now? Are you going to, do you feel you'll be able to rest and kind of, regroup and just kind of rest on the other side? How about now? I'm going to switch over to my box now. I want to give you a chance on my box and ask you just a few questions there, and then I'm going to let you go. I don't want to ask for you another time. I just wanted to give you a chance to come through. So give me a chance to work with you on my box really quickly, okay? I want to ask you about this biopic thing. I know that, Pauly Shore has been really campaigning and vying to play you. I don't think he's trying to be disrespectful, yet I know you came out. I saw the many statements in recent months saying that you did not authorize a biopic of your life, that if you were going to do it, that you would do it, or one was made, you would do it. but he really wanted to make it, and he did this short film, and I saw him play you, and it didn't really feel like it was you. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of felt like he was playing a part. I get it. But is there any reason that you didn't want him to do that picture? Okay. Would you like to see a movie made of your life now? Would you like to see one now made that you're now on the other side? Well, Richard, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut down the cameras. I'm going to stand and I'm going to say a prayer for you. I'm going to ask for light to fill you up. Fill your soul with God's light, with the light of God. And I'll share this for people to see, and hope that, there are many messages that came through. Just thank you. Thank you, Richard. So as you can hear, there's just very few responses, but there is some interaction, even picking up his voice before even me giving him his voice, which I do have his voice. It's the Hope Voice Signature Method, Richard's voice, reversed, slowed, chopped up, no words, so that he can use his voice to form his own responses. So I'm all set up. I might even try my dowsing rods, which I did the other night, asking for John Benet Ramsey, and there was some amazing responses that came through. And she used the dowsing rods pretty well, which I want to start using. So I've got my orb cam as usual to pick up any light anomalies within the room, balls of light, spirit that is visiting, interaction with spirit, my guides. I've invited them to be here, and I've got my main or my HSB-PRO and my physical box. I'm going to turn on the warm-up app. I want to try the dowsing rods again. They worked very well the other night with John Benet Ramsey. I think those are a very amazing tool to use. I want to try and use them again. Would Richard Simmons be willing to talk tonight? So they're crossing, which is a yes. Is Richard Simmons here? Okay, so we're getting a yes. So 2 yeses. Those are crossing for yes, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'm listening. I got to go back and listen though, review it to hear mostly what you're saying. Yesterday I asked you, if there's anything that you wanted to let people know. Let your fans know. I asked you if there's anything in it that sounded like seeing God, or reaching God, seeing God safely. You were safe. So you did have an experience with the divine, with God. I think I heard you say, please don't forget me. And I don't think you'll be forgotten. I just, again, I want to say I appreciate all the work you did in service to others and helping others. I just want to say that. Okay, I'm gonna give you the box. I want to give you the box. Okay, so work with me on the box real quick. Okay. Yesterday I was asking for you pretty much around the time that some really crazy stuff happened in this country. There was an attempted assassination on a former president, and we're in a really weird time right now in this country. Do you have anything that you want to say about that? Okay. What do you think of this work? What do you think of this kind of crazy work that I get to work on, that I get to do? Are you going to continue to try to help people from the other side now? You're going to continue your service work and help people from the other side in some way? I don't know. I don't have any other questions for you. I just wanted to connect with you again and give you a chance. Are you kind of waiting around, in a sense, waiting to see, will you attend your own funeral, your own memorial service? I would love to. You're going to get to see who's going to show up. I bet a lot of people show up, man. I think you touched a lot of lives. I think you left your mark. I think you left a positive note left in this world. I almost want to just leave it off on that, man. But you got a great sense of humor. Just great. Sending you brotherly love, man. Sending you love. Thanking you for the honor and the respect of coming through. And I love you, man. Thank you. Here I am, something. Killer, man. Really great. Really cool, man. You just made my night with that, Hearing that perfect response was so great, and I know you probably used it more. Thank you, Richard. All right, I'm going to stand and say a prayer for you, okay? So cool. He did such a great job just right there. I could feel it. I could feel the energy. Great job. All right. Well, I'm going to turn everything off and I'm just going to say a prayer for him. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for caring. I think we really get to show some amazing stuff on this channel that I hope one day is just here still as a library for so many more people to see, even well past when I'm gone, that this work continues to expand and get better. Thank you all. Till next time.